Trust was always so simple. You never open your eyes before counting to 10 when we played hide and seek. That was trust. An immense amount of it. And it was so simple, yet so reassuring.
Whenever you were nervous, I held your hand and calmed you down, and you never pulled it away. I always noticed that you trusted me and made me feel like I was a safe place.
But the convention goes that as we grow up, truths tend to become lies. And then they say there's a difference between girls and guys. Because trust is not that simple, is it? Trying to choose which cab to board. I thought of you today. You never took an unknown turn. You never looked at me the way all these chauffeurs do right now, with their eyes full of lust and desire. And I'm afraid.
I've always been safe. At nights outside, somehow it's a convention. I've always been taught to be confident, to be strong. But if you think that I'm as strong as the world has always assumed me to be, then you obviously haven't seen me.
It was once said that we accept the love we think we deserve. And I thought I found him, my Mr. Perfect. But I was wrong. And now when I think of him and all the ways he did shatter my nerves, when he did raise his voice or even a hand, every time I did something wrong, a mark on my skin he did brand.
I am not a real man. I have never fought back in the streets or in the empty school corridors as they hit me and ripped off my shirt over my screams. I just tape on a strong smile. 'Cause men don't cry. But why? I scribble poems on tiny pages and confess my weakness to you. But you certainly haven't seen my wet pillows. Even though we both go through those stages. But you won't believe me that I do. Just because I am a man. Trust is not given, but earned. And old bridges must be burned.
My sister's clothes. They're never passed on to me. A pound here, extra inches there. There were nights when I'd stood naked in front of the mirror, just to watch the seismic swings happening below my waistline. No tucking in, sucking in, thrusting or adjusting was going to turn this duck into a swan. I say, I'm round and chubby. You say, no, you're beautiful and elegant. And I just wonder, why I cannot be both?
I am not a real man. The profile of masculinity that exists today on television and the internet doesn't fit me. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't watch football. Most egregiously of all, I believe women are my equals. And I don't mind hugging other boys, but they say it's awkward. And just because I held a boy's hand doesn't mean I want to sleep with him. But the people don't seem to get that.
Desire is a beautiful thing. But wait, though easily misunderstood, it doesn't mean that if I wear a short skirt with an off-shoulder top, exposing a bit more of my cleavage, I want it. And no one can call me a slut or a whore for doing this, but some do, and get away by saying it was a joke. A joke.
Some girls may tease me for not being masculine enough. I can't grow a beard, don't have a strong build, I am weak and emotional. Or even worse, I'm not even a man. Maybe you wouldn't do that.
It doesn't mean if he paid thrice for my meal, he owned me and thought it all right to patronize me as if his money could buy my body parts. My body is not an engine. Then how can someone feel free to explore me as if they were a mechanic? But he did. He grabbed me in the most harsh way with his cold hands, despite of me saying no multiple times. He just used me as a toy. And I was left there in pain and guilt, not knowing what to do. I hope you won't do that.
I've seen the logic of insanity, the chaos in the plan. I have been witness to calamity, man's inhumanity to man. While collecting the stars, I have connected the dots. I don't know who I am, but now I know who I am not.
I am a little broken. I am a little new. I am the impact, and I am the glue. We all have our demons, skeletons in the closet. What people don't realize is wars are fought every day, not in the dead man's land, but inside our heads, unplanned.
And even if all this evil is true,
I'll still ask you.
can I trust you?